Okay, so here we are. You'll remember this screen from our last video where I showed you how to set up your form. So now we have the form set up. Somebody can fill it out and they will get tagged with this particular tag. Now the next step is for us to make sure that when they are tagged, that they get something from us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into messages. All right. And in messages, you're going to see that there's a whole lot of different things in here. For the moment, let's not worry about any of those. The one that we're actually going to do is we're going to go into campaigns. All right. Now, there are a lot of different campaign tests and strategies, like templates and things that you can use. We're just going to go with create a campaign. And we're going to use either, you have a choice. You can either use a blank campaign that is totally blank, or you can use a welcome series. For the purpose of this, I'm going to click on welcome series because I want you to see what the template looks like. So you click on template welcome series and hit, oops, I didn't hit create. That was not what I meant to do. Let's go welcome series, create. All right, so now you see that we have the template welcome series, and I'm going to click on this. It's in a draft format. I'm going to click on this and click on template welcome series. And now you'll notice that you have 3 emails already in here. Okay, so now this says trigger campaign for new subscribers. Now in this case, we've decided in this particular conversation, I have decided that when somebody signs up, I want them to be tagged with something, and then that is the trigger that I want to then send this email list. So I don't want it to go to all new subscribers. I just want it to go to people who got that tag. So I'm going to click on replace trigger, and I'm going to click on replace trigger over there. Okay. And instead I'm going to say click tag applied. And the tag that I'm going to pick is the S4L3 creating your form. Okay. So now you'll notice that up here, it says trigger campaign when these tags are applied, S4L3 creating your form. So once I save this, I'm not going to save and exit now, but once I save this and activate this mailing, this particular email campaign, then the next person who signs up is going to actually get these emails. All right. So now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to click on thanks for subscribing. Okay. Thanks for subscribing. Great. Fabulous. I'm really happy you've subscribed. I'm going to click on this and it's going to take me inside the email. Now we're not going to work on the template and making it all gorgeous and all that right now, because my main goal is to get you going from point A to point Z. How can you get people to actually get the thing that you're trying to get to them? If you want to make it pretty or do any additional work, ask in the squad and we can help you workshop the templates. We can give you resources and so on and so forth. But the really critical step here is getting it so that they have the thing that you need them to get. All right. So here we are. I'm going to read this up a little bit. Okay. So this is, we're going to say, let's say we're going to add the logo just for, I'm not going to upload an image. I already had an image there. Okay. So we do the same logo that we did from before, my images. And I think it was on the next page, my new sweet logo. There we go. Sweet logo. This one I can just kind of make smaller as I see fit. Okay. So there's my logo. So now it's from the squad. Welcome, so-and-so. Thanks for subscribing. And then you can insert the name of your newsletter. So thank you for subscribing to my email list, so on and so forth. So you can go through this and update it as you see fit. The thing that I want to share with you is this. Most of you are going to say, I'm going to send you something special in your email. It's going to be a lead magnet. Maybe it's a downloadable, it's a printable, it's a quiz, it's whatever. This is where you're going to put that information. So either it's going to say welcome, and I'm going to show you a couple of mine in a second. Thank you for signing up, blah, blah, blah. And then download, okay, your freebie as an attachment, okay, from this email. Okay, so let's say it's a printable that's attached to this email. On the bottom right-hand side, right there, there is a little envelope of the little paperclip. And let's see, let's go find my HP challenge. And I think I'll just share the HP challenge, one of the PDFs from there. I have a workbook there. Let's share that. I actually think I only have the big one. Do I have a PDF here that I can just upload? All right. All right, we'll just do it this way instead. I was already working on the workbook for this. So I'm going to share with you your other options. Okay, that's what's going to go there. Oh my God, it's too large. Well, that's a good thing to know. Just FYI, 1 megabyte is as large as it can go. So let's see if we can find something smaller from maybe Find Your Customers, maybe? Let's see if we can find it from Find Your Customers. All right, what the section is about, maybe? Oh, let's see. 90. Perfect. This is going to be it. 90 KB. Okay, so now you'll notice that it's there uploaded. So it says 1. So when someone gets this email now, it's going to have this attachment already there. So now what we've set up is you've created the form. Somebody can enter in their email address and their name. They hit submit, and then they get this email that contains the freebie right there for you. So it's exactly what you're looking for, right? So now we're going to hit save and exit. All right, so here we are, and this is the list of your emails. So now you can edit any of those emails as you see fit. If you wanted to add another, like, wait one day before performing another action and send another email, you can easily add another email. Sometimes it doesn't stick exactly right. Make sure you see the little gray box, right? Then you send the message. In order to send the message, you'll have to say either create a message or choose a message. So like you can choose a message that you already have in your draft. So let's say I'm like, oh, I want to share that I'm obsessed with your success, right? I would click on that and hit select. Let's do that one because I don't think Katie is using that one, right? Now that becomes the email that gets sent. So if you've written the email elsewhere in aWeber and you're like, oh, I meant to attach it to this campaign, you can do that here. So we've set it up now so that they get the email if it's an attachment. But let's just say, for example, you're sending them to a quiz. I'm going to show you an example of what that looks like with my quiz after this. But for right now, let's just assume this is done, right? You've got sign up, you get the tag, save and exit. All right, so now template welcome series, but it is still in a draft form. So right now, no one is going to get this, even if they sign up. In order for that to happen, you have to activate the campaign. Okay, so now we're going to do this a little bit differently. Okay, so we're going to go back here. We're going to return to the last page, which was that form that we filled out. Okay, remember when we did that earlier on? And I'm going to make this 14. Okay, so Manessa K, Manessa, this is Manessa M. Manessa 14 is going to sign up. So we're going to click submit, right? Okay, I'm subscribed now as Manessa 14. Now we've added all that automation. So let's go back into the campaigns here. We're going to click into the subscribers. Click on email contains, right? And this is going to make it so that I can just look for anybody who has direct to success in their email. Okay, search. All right, now down here we should have Manessa 14. There she is, Manessa M, Manessa 14. Okay, and you'll notice, right, that now not only did I get your burnout proof businesses here because I had that set up as an automatic email that goes out to everyone who subscribes, but I also got the thanks for subscribing email, which is the one that I had set up for if you get tagged with this. So that's how the automation gets done. Now, what will happen, let's go back to the campaign for a second. What's going to happen now is that I already got the first email as part of this welcome series. Now what this email system is going to do is it's going to wait one whole day. So between right now it's 12:21. It's going to wait until 12:21 tomorrow, and then it's going to send this next email. Okay. And it's going to then wait a day and then send this next email. So you can basically have it set so that the emails are set at a periodic intervals. And this can be customized. You can send it after minutes, after weeks, after months, after hours. You can send it however you like. You can even send it during specific times. But I would recommend playing around with that. I have not used this because I'm always too nervous that it's not going to go out at the exact right time that I want. So if you have used it, I'd love to hear more about it in the squad. Okay, so this puts you in a position where now you have set up your form. You can grab the link. People can click on the link, fill out the form, and get your freebie. The one last thing that I want to share with you is this is link shortening. So the link that we were using before was quite a long link. So it's not necessarily a link. You may not want to use it. You may want to look at something that's you may want something a little bit smaller, a little bit cuter, easy to look at. So there's a couple of ways to do that. One way to do that is to buy a domain name on Namecheap or GoDaddy or something like that, and then have it redirected to your I think I have it at Google. I think that's my thing. Redirect it to your sign up page. But no, I don't have it. No, it's not Bitly then. It's going to be actually, you know what? It's always, this is the one that I did through Facebook. I almost never do that. And this time I did it. Yeah, I have. Okay. I use Bitly or I use domain name. So either you can sign up for a domain name through Namecheap or GoDaddy or something and have it redirected to the link, right? So you can pick up Manessa.com and have it redirect to that longer URL, or you can copy this link here, okay, bring it to Bitly, and then you can click on create and then just paste your long URL here and click create. And Bitly will generate a shorter link for you. And you can actually edit this link if you need. Can you edit it anymore? Or you can't edit anymore? No, you can. You can edit this link. So I'm going to change this and be like, okay, I'm going to make this. Let's make it S4L3 form. Okay, let's say that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to hit save. Okay, so now my link is bit.ly.s4L3 form, which is a lot easier to sort of like, oh look, that's a really cute little link as opposed to like the very long link that's up here. So that's a way that you can use, you can make it a little bit more user friendly, but you don't need to do this if your form is always going to be behind like a link or a button, or it's going to be a URL attached to a word or something, so people won't actually see the link. But if people are actually going to see the link, I recommend having a shorter or cuter link, or having a what's the word I'm looking for? A domain name redirect. One thing to just consider with the short links is that it has been, it's still, there was a time where Facebook was making it harder for people to click through short links. But right now, the jury is still out on how badly that is actually impacting your algorithm, if at all. And so it's not something that I place a whole lot of weight on. Truthfully, if you're running the system the way that it's supposed to be run, then this is not going to be a huge problem with your business at all. But if you find that your reach is significantly lower than you'd expect, just make sure that you check to see if you're using Bitly's. That may be the reason, but it's not going to impact everybody the same way, which is why I still recommend using it. I just recommend being mindful about how you use it. All right, so that is basically how you set up your entire first automation and get them their freebie.